Do you like mysteries? To wander through the enigmatic mist of the inexplicable? Great. I'm Merc, and here you'll find what you're looking for. Welcome to my domains. The truth dissolves into the mist.
In January 2026, a ghost was born on the internet, a specter with no image, no sound, and a lifespan longer than any human watching it. It arrived on a platform built for fleeting trends and instant gratification, a place where content is consumed in seconds and forgotten in minutes, and it dared to ask a question we are not prepared to answer. What happens to a video when everyone who ever clicked on it is dead? The channel name is @ShinyWR, a seemingly random string of characters in the vast ocean of YouTube. But its location is what first catches the attention. It claims to be operating from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, North Korea, one of the most isolated and secretive nations on Earth, a place where the internet is a luxury reserved for the elite, heavily monitored and controlled by the state. For someone inside North Korea to upload a video to a Western platform is, by itself, a strange event. But this is no ordinary upload. The video is titled with a string of Arabic characters. When translated, they form a simple, chilling phrase. Come, meet me in hell. It is an invitation. An invitation to a place we cannot physically reach, delivered through a medium we use every day. And the duration of this invitation, 140 years. The upload date is set so that the video will not conclude until the year 2166, a black screen, silence, for 140 years, and yet it has amassed nearly 3 million views. Think about that number for a moment. 3 million people have sat, watched a black screen, heard nothing, and contributed to a countdown that will outlive them all. What drives a person to click on a video they know they will never see the end of? Is it morbid curiosity? A desire to be part of something larger than themselves? Or is there a deeper, more unsettling pull to the void? The comments section, as you might expect, is a graveyard of digital epitaphs. People leaving messages for future generations, for archaeologists of the internet who might one day dig through the data. I was here in 2026. If you are reading this in 2166, know that we were afraid. To the one who finally sees the end of this, what is it like? I'm leaving this comment for my great-grandchildren. Double quotes, it has become a digital time capsule, a place where people project their fears and their mortality onto a blank canvas. But is that all it is? A collective existential art project? Or is the true purpose of the video hidden not in what it shows, but in what it represents? The mystery deepens when you consider the source. The North Korea claim, verifying it is, for all intents and purposes, impossible. The IP addresses used by the channel are expertly masked, bouncing through servers in countries that are traditionally uncooperative with Western digital investigations. Some researchers have pointed to the use of a particular encryption protocol often associated with state-level actors. Others dismiss it as a hoax, a clever bit of misdirection to add a layer of geopolitical intrigue to a simple art stunt. But if it is a hoax, it is an elaborate one. The channel has no other videos, no social media presence, no breadcrumbs leading to a creator. It is a digital monolith in the desert, with one simple, terrifying message carved into its surface. This is not just a video, it is a commitment, a promise, or a threat, delivered on a timer set for the next century. The uploader is long gone. The commenters will be gone. The platform itself may be gone. What happens to a piece of data when the infrastructure that hosts it crumbles? YouTube as we know it will not exist in 140 years. Google may not exist. The very concept of a digital cloud may be an archaic footnote in history books. Yet, the video will be there, a ghost in the machine, waiting. We have to ask ourselves, what is the intent? Why 140 years? Why not 1,000? Why not 10? The number feels specific. It is a time frame that spans exactly 5 generations, give or take. It is long enough to ensure that every single person who sees it today will be gone, but short enough that it feels almost within reach. A grandchild's grandchild might just be alive to see the screen flicker. Unless, of course, it isn't a timer. Unless it is a beacon. A beacon is a signal sent out into the unknown, hoping for a response. But who or what is this beacon for? The description says, "Meet me." It is a meeting, a rendezvous. In hell, is the video itself the meeting place? Is the black screen a waiting room? Are the 3 million viewers the congregation, gathered in silence, waiting for something to emerge from the void? Or perhaps the most disturbing theory is the simplest one. What if the video isn't empty? What if it contains something our current technology, our current senses, are simply incapable of perceiving? A frequency buried in the digital silence, a code hidden in the visual static of a black screen, waiting for the right conditions or the right advancement in technology to be unlocked. We are looking at it with 2026 eyes. But in 2166, they might see something entirely different. The invitation has been sent. The RSVP is a view count, and 3 million souls have already confirmed their attendance. The question now is not who will be alive to see the end. The question is, what will be waiting for them when they get there? To understand the nature of this digital specter, we must look beyond the platform and into the language it chose to deliver its message. Arabic, a language of ancient poetry, of complex calligraphy, and for many in the West, a language shrouded in mystery and often associated with conflict in modern media. The choice is deliberate. It is not a random translation. The words have a rhythm. They are a command, not a request. Come, meet me. In hell, it evokes a very specific, very ancient concept of damnation. A fiery pit, a place of eternal suffering. But in the digital age, where is hell? Is it a physical location or a state of being? Perhaps hell is a server room, a place of endless heat and humming machinery, where data is processed for eternity. Perhaps hell is being trapped in an infinite loop, a piece of code running forever with no purpose, no release. Perhaps this video is not an invitation to a place, but to a condition, a digital damnation. Consider the act of uploading. You take a piece of data from your local machine and you send it out into the network. You relinquish control. It is no longer yours. It belongs to the cloud, to the platform, to the millions of nodes that replicate and store it. The video has achieved a form of digital immortality. It will exist on hard drives and servers across the globe, copied, cached, backed up. Even if at Shiny WR deletes the channel, copies will persist. The video cannot be killed. It can only be contained. And for 140 years, it will sit there, replicating, waiting. It is a digital seed planted in the fertile ground of human curiosity, and it is growing. 3 million views is not just a number. It is a testament to the power of the unknown. In a world where information is instantaneous and everything is explained, a genuine mystery is a priceless commodity. People are drawn to it because it offers no answers. It offers only a void and a date. But what if the date is not an end? What if it is a beginning? In 2166, when the timer reaches 0, what exactly will happen? The most logical technical answer is absolutely nothing. The video will end. The black screen will be replaced by the YouTube interface suggesting another video. The spell will be broken. The mystery will dissolve into anticlimax, but logic and technology do not always govern human fear. The power of the video is not in its eventual ending. It is in the anticipation. It is in the space between now and then. It is in the minds of the millions who have watched it, who have left their digital footprints, who have wondered. The video has already achieved its purpose. It has made us think about death, about time, about legacy, about the vast, cold indifference of the digital universe. We project our own fears onto the blank screen. For some, it is a message from a North Korean dissident, a cry for help encoded in a video length. For others, it is a piece of viral marketing, a genius ARG alternate reality game designed to build a community around nothing. For the truly paranoid, it is a signal, a countdown to something terrible, a piece of data that will trigger a cascade of events when the time is right. There are those who have tried to analyze the video file itself. They have downloaded it, run it through spectrographs, checked its metadata, searched for steganography hidden messages within the image or sound. So far, nothing. It is exactly what it appears to be. A blank, silent video file with an impossibly long duration. It is a perfect void. But the void is not empty. It is filled with our own speculation. Every viewer brings their own meaning, their own theory, their own fear. The video is a mirror. And in 2026, the reflection it shows us is a humanity obsessed with its own obsolescence. We are building things that will outlast us, leaving messages in bottles we will never see opened. Look at the comments again. They are not just messages to the future. They are confessions. Confessions of our anxiety in the face of a rapidly changing world. We leave our mark on this digital tombstone because we are terrified of being forgotten. We want someone, anyone, in 2166 to know that we existed, that we were here, staring into the same black void, feeling the same chill. The channel name, at Shiny WR. What does it mean? Shiny, bright, reflective, new. WR could be an abbreviation. Writer, world, weird reality. Or perhaps it is a name chosen by an algorithm, a random generator. But in the context of this mystery, nothing feels random. It feels like a signature. A signature from a ghost. 140 years is a long time. Civilizations have risen and fallen in less time. The world of 2166 is unimaginable to us. The internet may be a relic, a digital Pompeii preserved in the ash of old data centers. And in that digital excavation, future archaeologists may find this video. A perfectly preserved artifact from the early days of online consciousness. Grew. They will see the view count. They will read the comments. They will see the millions of people who gathered in the dark to wait for them. And they will read the message, "Come, meet me in hell." And they will have to decide if we were warning them or welcoming them. The invitation is open. The screen is black. The clock is ticking. The only question that remains is for you, watching this right now. Are you going to accept?
Did you like this mystery? And what is your theory? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed it, then like and share. I'm Merc, and I'll be waiting for you in the next mystery.